16 degrees out at 6 a.m. I don't want to do this. Now we're done. Doesn't matter how you feel about it as long as it gets done. About 9 o'clock right now. I just wrapped up finishing the final draft of the Sticking to It. So I'm putting together an ebook and free course I'm going to give away on like how I build my goal setting. And I really want to help people be able to do that. Like, I know how frustrating it is to have goals and have ambition and have ideas, but not be able to execute on it. And this is a method that I've found helps me a ton. So going to host a webinar on the 26th. If it's past that, here's a link down below for you to just download it for free. So as I've been at the desk now, done cardio, got like my proactive work done, my proactive writing done. Again, had I had skipped cardio, I'd be so fucking far behind. I wouldn't have written. I would have fucked off. I would have found something else to do, and I would have just been getting started about now. Instead, I'm way ahead. I'm way ahead on what I would have done. And now I get a chance to do 2 little van projects. I need to get my fire extinguisher up and trash bag holder in the cabinet. How fun's this lighting, right? So with the van, I need a fire extinguisher. So I got one, got a cool mount, and I figure if I gotta have something and I need it accessible, I made a way to try to make it cool. So I'm gonna mount it here, do some countersunk things so the bolts actually work well. Let's give it a go. Let's go. All right, so quick 50% success rate. Fire extinguisher looks fucking sick. Super stoked on that. Very functional. Easy enough that if I need it, has it. And rock solid. The other attempt was sticking this thing to the back of the door so the trash bags can hang in it. It's just not sticking. I don't know if it's because it's so cold or what, but concept's good, application's bad. Try something else. All right, van is back cleaned up. Got a call at 9:30, then back to work. It's really easy for me to get in my own way. It's cold, right? Like it's 15 degrees outside. Dope's not heated very well. It's easy to sit here in my warm office and I can work. And I would have skipped doing the physical thing. And not only does that not align with who I want to become, it doesn't align with my adventure of going on the bike ride. It doesn't align with taking care of myself. The other thing it does is I have to spend the rest of the day in my head kind of being shitty to myself about skipping it. Feeling a little guilty, creating excuses. But whatever that narrative ends up becoming, it's still just wasted energy and thoughts that aren't going toward the goals. That they aren't going toward the things I give a shit about. And so that's a pretty easy 30-minute, 1-hour investment to take care of my physical health, get those thoughts and bullshit out of my path for the rest of the day, feel more aligned with who I want to become. And now I have this momentum going that I just would have done so much less had I not just committed to getting on that, getting started and going. Success likes speed. Get out of having to talk yourself into things and just start. Quit worrying about a feeling, quit worrying about the motivation, and start. It's the discipline and consistency that make all the difference. And it's crazy, and I know it at this point, how much my momentum swings if I just start, and I still struggle to do it. But that's why I'm reminding myself, and I'm reminding everyone I know that it's when I do it like this. And how I start changing it is now that I'm in this area of where I feel connected to my dreams and my goals, and I'm doing things, and I'm making progress. I drop into some gratitude and I say, thank you for doing that. Thank you for not wasting the morning. Thanks for continuing to step into who we want to be. Thanks for choosing this version of us. Thanks for knowing where this is going to get us in our future. Because I got big, scary goals. I'm an ambitious, fucking wild human, and I want to see what I'm capable of before I'm dead, across the board. Look, in 2 weeks, I'm headed to Peru for another round of ayahuasca with Bonnie and getting a chance to check in. I have a big bike ride in April. We host a couples retreat this weekend. I leave Sunday with Bonnie to go to a retreat. Then I'm off to the Carolinas for a speaking event. And then we basically leave and go to Peru for ayahuasca. So this is exactly what I wanted. Like, why would I waste time? All right, so a few things done. They go on the board. Fire extinguisher got mounted. Finished up ebook for the course on how I use this board for goal setting, this functional vision board, videos outlined for the course, and then getting the webinar planned with my team. So getting landing page set up, getting a sign up thing, getting a way to make sure that everyone who comes gets a free email with the course and everything on it. All that stuff has to get put into place so that next week when I host this, it's usable. This one in particular, I really want to I'm giving it away. So the ebook, the course, I just want you guys to have it. This has helped me a ton stay accountable, stay goal-driven, and stay focused. And if it's something that can help you guys, I want you to be able to use it. So I've been playing a lot with ChatGPT, and as I'm getting my way back into YouTube's and creating more content on a regular basis and getting used to vlogging again, talking to you guys like this and kind of showing what's going on in my life, I'm just playing with ChatGPT and learning how to get better at prompting it. So I'm using it to create my video thumbnails. I take 2 shots at prompting it, and whatever the best option is it gives me, I'm going with it. Why not? All right. Business coaching call was good. Got some strategy for the next couple months. Had podcast rescheduled, so I'm open now till 3. Let's get a little bit more movement, and I probably need to go record audiobook for the book. I might take the van and go drive out in the park and record them. That seems more fun. That's what we're gonna do. Kind of break up the day, drop back into physical, move a little bit, get out of my head, pack some shit up, big man up to the park. Slight change of strategy. Bonnie showed up at the gym, so I haven't left yet. I did some more cardio, chatted with her. Got a plan for installing diesel heater in the seat, which I think Cassie and I may attempt. I don't think it looks that fucking bad. I think I can do it. A little bit more research on putting in that seat heater Sunday. We're gonna get it done Sunday. So now, switch gears, go get rid of a bunch of trash, try to get the L to start. I'm not bored, I can tell you that. Come on, baby. Yeah, man! So the same way, getting it done in the morning, doing the cardio, helping myself physically, taking care of my health as a priority first, eliminates any wasted thoughts I have to have like the rest of the day about where I'm letting myself down in that department. So it's just easier to do it, right? Because then I free myself of all the bullshit. That's kind of how diet's gotten at this point. I eat the right things most of the time that align with what I want to look like, how I want to feel. Meal prep and all those things are something that I really struggled with previously, but now I realize by having that discipline with it, there's so much freedom of me not having to worry about what am I going to do around food, or am I making good choices and I am hungry and I'm not losing weight. I want this and I've been good, or like whatever the thing is that kept me trapped in that narrative of not believing I could make those changes and keep repeating the same pattern of overeating and then trying to be on it, this all or nothing approach. The real leveling up isn't what's come from my body changing because of eating different. It's because I've now rewired how I look at food, and now that has freed up so much thought because I used to spend a lot of time thinking about it. Lunch is done, heading back to the office. Like, I'm killing it today. I'm getting a ton of things done. I have a few more that I want to get accomplished. I got the things up on Facebook Marketplace, so that's going well. All of this has cascaded because of that effort this morning from overcoming that voice that didn't want to do shit. And
part of this as an entrepreneur. This is my business. Like, there's no one gonna call me on this, right? Like, if I don't want it and I don't do it, I just don't get the results. A big difference between good and great is being radically accountable to yourself and your dreams. All right, so it's 8 p.m. I just wrapped my day with a little bit of time in the sauna after a group call, and then made some contacts as far as trying to learn some new stuff I can do to help fight for the forgotten, and that part of the goals I'm chasing. Now I'm heading home to hang out with my wife. And I tell you what started as a day of not wanting to do something, didn't want to take action, didn't want to do it. And if I would have listened to that, and if I would have trusted, and if I would have given in and sat on the couch and had that cup of coffee instead of just doing the thing, I would have cost myself a lot of this progress today. It would have cost myself a lot of this momentum. And maybe I'd have got some stuff done. But I want to give my best. And I know that if I get up and do those things, I typically have more energy on the back end. So I just have to avoid the lie that keeps me from doing it. And that helps me stay focused long term. Have a great night. Always party.